Think you to squeeze banana. Would you watch the banana song video and relearn it, please? No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway. No, I got shit to do. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in. Squeeze banana. But I'm not even kidding you. The response I'm seeing to me playing Armored Core 6 was, oh, well, it was a FromSoft game, and we were expecting Phil to fail endlessly and rage at it as if it were Dark Souls. He's not doing that. Therefore, this is not fun, and we're moving on, and we're not going to watch or support it. That I don't understand. Like, why do I have to not like a game for there to be enjoyment? Why can't I actually enjoy something and then have it be quality? Why are so many people on the internet based around toxicity and negativity instead of actual genuine joy? That's what gets me. On YouTube right now, if I made a video that said, this is the absolute best game I've ever played and you must check it out. And if I also made a video that said, this is the absolute worst game I've ever played and you must avoid it like the plague and here's why, let me rip it a new asshole, the negative video will get 10 times more views than the positive video. And I can outright show you evidence of that. Not skewed statistics, but realistic ones. All you got to do is head over to my old edited content channel, KO Gaming. I made a video about how Homefront The Revolution was the worst game I had played to that point, and that video got over 1 million views within a couple of weeks. Then I made a video about how Uncharted 4 was my favorite game of the year, and here's why, and that video pulled in a couple tens of thousands of views, and that was it. That's the divisive difference between positivity and negativity, enjoyment and toxicity and hatred. I don't get it. In life, I would much rather be doing something that I enjoy than something that I hate. I would much rather play a game that I think is one of the best games I've ever played and share that with you than play a game that I think is a piece of overhyped, underdeveloped, unfinished dog shit and rip it a new asshole. But that's supposedly what people want to see, and that's what I don't understand. Why did so many people on Earth become so fucking negative and toxic? What happened to humanity? Was it always like this? Because I can tell you, back in the day, when I was doing YouTube videos, it was a mix. There definitely were people who were along for the ride, and when I played a great game, people loved that feeling of me enjoying a game and having a good time. My Game of the Year contenders always had the biggest views and big engagement, and everyone loved them. Now it's like, if you know, because I rarely try to play bad games, oh, well, he's not raging anymore, so we don't care. Then, of course, he says, yeah, but the negative people, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about the negative people. There will always be negative people. Who fucking cares? There will always be people who are going to be shitting on me. I'm so done caring about them at this point. Seriously, I'm so over it. Like, what? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm very upset about this. I am. Because does this mean that I'm not allowed to just enjoy what I'm doing anymore? I want to enjoy myself. I want to enjoy Armored Core 6. So far, I like it. I'm sure there'll be parts coming up that will be rage-inducing and challenging, but I'm actually having a good time with the game. So now, every time I play it, I have to expect that people aren't going to show up and support, that it's going to have terrible views because I like it? Huh? But if I hated it, and if my first video was, oh my god, the first boss is impossible, and these game developers are assholes for making it this hard, that video would have had 20,000 views. Right now, want to know how many views it has? 2,000 views on part 1. So what the fuck is wrong with people? All I care about is moving forward positively, putting out fun gameplay content for you guys on a daily basis. Now we're heading into the busy gaming season. This is the busy time of the year for me. I'm going to be slammed with new releases constantly. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it too. I could give two shits what negative, idiotic things people say and make up about me at this point. Honestly, why do people only want this negativity? I don't get it. That's what irks me about Armored Core. And listen, I get it. If you watch me play a fighting game, if you watch me play a Soulsborne game, or maybe a first-person shooter online, and I'm raging, there's hilarity there. I get it. I understand it too. I like the fact that people tune into me for different reasons. But I don't think that just because I like a game, now my playing of that game, I should expect it to be like a big reduced amount of attention and success and support because I like it. That's insane. What is wrong with people that they're so focused on toxicity? Listen, I get it. If you want to see me not like something, and that'll happen, there'll be times when I'm full of rage and things like that. But I want to be able to enjoy games, man. I'm getting older. And as I've told you guys, all right, as I'm getting older, I'm coming to realize, right, I have less time on this planet. I'm not able to do the things I used to be able to do for the amount of times and the extent that I used to do them. Just the other day, the first time I was playing Armored Core, I'm not kidding you, these two fingers started to hurt excruciatingly. I had crazy muscle pain and nerve pain in these two fingers trying to play Armored Core. And I was like, what just happened? Oh, I think I know what happened. I'm getting older. It's carpal tunnel kicking in. This is a game, when I'm playing it, I literally have to be using all four shoulders and all four face buttons and the thumbsticks all at the same time to properly maneuver. So I'm holding onto this controller in a way that usually I don't have to when I'm playing other games, and I'm actually getting pain shooting up my arm, right? So with all these things happening, I got to take a look at my time, and especially now that I'm a full-time streamer, I have to make sure that my time being used is meaningful. I'm 36 years old, guys. I'm not 20 years old, you know. I have to get up and move around and do physical activity and do other things. I can't play every old game that is a piece of dog shit. Why do you think I don't play every knockoff Soulsborne game? In the last couple of years, you guys said, why don't you play Remnant? Why don't you play Dimesia? Why don't you play, what was the one with the robots last year, right? Why don't you play this one? Why don't you play that one? Are you going to play Lies of P? Are you going to play Lords of the Fallen? Hey, why don't you play that? They're all knockoffs. They're all trying to be Soulsborne. You understand? So if I'm going to play Soulsborne, I'll actually play Soulsborne. I'll go back to Elden Ring, and I'll continue on with my run in the game that actually is the name brand. Why do I have to play every game attempting to be what they are? I would rather focus on the good game, because that's how I think is the better use of my time, right? I don't have unlimited time, man. I'm getting older. I'm not 25, 27 years old pumping out videos on YouTube. I'm 41. I got to make the best use of my time that I can. So I'm going to play games that I have vested interest in, or you have an interest in, you want to see me play, and that hopefully are going to turn out to be good playthroughs of enjoyment, not just fucking punishment and rage and my blood pressure going up and me freaking out, sweating, and my head getting all red and me screaming. I got to stop doing that. You understand? I have to. I have to turn into someone who's making games, playthroughs that are better, not rage-inducing worse rage quits and shit like that. That's for fucking morons. Sorry, it just is. To see someone pump out content like that constantly, that's for an immature, younger audience. Been there, done that. I used to make that content 10, 15 years ago. That's what I pumped out constantly, right? I didn't care about the quality of my playthrough. I just wanted to rush through, get it done, on to the next game. If I shit on the game unfairly, who gives a fuck? No one should be taking me seriously. On to the next game. I said, who would win in a fight? Positive Phil or Meanie King of Hate Phil? I don't know, because they're the same person. But what I would say is the person who, me of the past, was a very toxic. Toxic is the best way to describe Phil of the past. I was someone who had a following. I was someone who had momentum. And I used that momentum, sadly, in a lot of cases to misspeak about big subjects. Like, again, like Minecraft. I still, to this day, feel like an idiot for the stuff I said about Minecraft. Today, I am a completely different person. And people still don't fucking get that for some reason. They don't understand that I have changed and evolved, because a lot of the time they don't want to believe that. They just want to think you're the same toxic idiot from 10, 15 years ago. I'm not. I've grown. I've matured. Just because you want to spin it that way for your own very, very toxic personal reasons, so you can keep hate watching me and saying awful things about me and get clickbait views on your junk content, doesn't make it factually true. Okay? So I've had enough of the bullshit. And if I want to play Armored Core 6 and enjoy it, I should be able to. And not have people telling me, well, because you're liking it now, I don't want to watch you play it. What the fuck is that? Let me put it this way. If the only reason you ever want to see me play a game is because you want to see me dislike it and rage at it, then fuck off and don't suggest the game. I mean it. At this point in my life, I don't need toxic suggestions. Ever again. And if Armored Core 6 was a toxic suggestion, you're pretty pathetic, and shame on you, because the game actually is good and deserves to be praised for what I've seen of it so far. I'm not just going to shit on it because you're an idiot. and you want to see me get my blood pressure up and freak out. I'm not 5 years old, all right? I'm not trying to copy the angry video game nerd in every video I do. I've become my own person, my own style of content that's meaningful to me and to my audience who comes by and supports me. So I don't need rage views, hate views, and nonsensical idiots coming by and trying to skew what I play and do. All right? And by the way, I'm not saying that every person who wanted to see me play Armored Core 6 is of that mindset. But it certainly seems like there was a large group, because there were people campaigning to see me play Armored Core 6 pretty hardcore. And the moment I started playing it, oh, what's this? What the hell? Oh, he's not dying every 5 seconds. I don't get it. Right? So, there you go. All right? Please understand that. And I just had enough of the bullshit where again, if you are coming by only for toxicity and negativity, you're in the wrong place. Maybe old Phil, 10, 15 years ago, you would have been able to see that. You'll see some of that when I play Street Fighter and I'm freaking out and my inputs are dropping, I'm having a bad night. But that's not what I'm all about. You're in the wrong spot. All right? So leave. And stop trying to fucking rain on everyone else's parade. And again, if you're someone who only wants that and that you're actually trying to skew my playing of games because of that, you're not wanted here. I'd much rather play games that are going to be meaningful, positive, fun experiences.
I certainly want to keep the positivity going. I don't want to be negative and say, man, now we dipped and meh.